Hello, my beautiful soul lovers. It's Caroline here with your weekly love reading. Welcome back. I wanted to thank you all for your support to this channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and also commenting. I really appreciate all your feedback and also booking personal readings with me. It's very appreciated. And yeah, and welcome if you're new. Okay, so guys, as usual, I'm gonna go into intuitive messages first, and then we'll get into the cards. um we have a full moon eclipse, a lunar eclipse tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, so this is about really getting in to your feelings. So some of you at this time have a lot of emotions that are coming up that contradict one another. So it could be you're angry one minute and then you're sad the next. It could be, in regards to certain people or your counterpart. It's like one minute you want to be with them, the next minute you don't. You get angry, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of us are just really deep into our feelings. So notice that, there's a lot of feelings that are coming up for it to be, cleansed, is what I'm saying. So make sure you do like cleansing rituals. I went to the beach and cleansed, okay, and it was such a beautiful experience. I could get out to the beach. I've been trying to post that video out, but I'm having issues, technical issues, so I hope that I can, post that video. But this this full moon energy, I feel like it has to do with the element of water. So any of you who can't get out to a body of water, okay, depending on what your geographical location is, try to do that. If you can't get out, do like a healing, like a salt bath, okay, or a salt shower, whatever you can, guys. Improvise. Nothing is written in stone, or there's not certain laws of how to do things. It's all intent. It's all what you want, okay? So put the intention out there and then follow whatever your heart tells you on which way you can cleanse these emotions, because I feel a lot of you are feeling rather imbalanced with your emotions, okay? um, and I could see it all over the comments. There's a lot of people who are just angry, and you might be triggered at this time, okay? And what's coming up for me also, for this, our collective, guys, is triggered by family. I'm getting family for a lot of you, okay? So this has to do with, if you, for those of you who watch me regularly, watch these videos, it's about the karma being released, okay? So if you're working on releasing karma when it has to do with your divine counterpart, like going through, the other lifetimes, this lifetime to release the karma, then it also is bringing up karma that has to do with your family, because everything is intermingled, you guys. So if you have any karma right now that has to do with family members that you always kind of wonder, like, why is my sibling like this, or why is my mom like this, or why is my dad, um there's a lot of karma that needs to be resolved through family members too, because remember, whoever, represents either the divine feminine or masculine energy, when it comes to also siblings, family members, whatever, parents, it's also, it represents how you deal with your masculine, how you deal with your feminine. So keep that in mind while we're clearing out karma, okay? I feel like a lot of things are like, it's time now, is what I'm getting from my guides. It's to like wash the how should I say this? Wash it? No, cleanse it. Okay. What? Yeah, cleanse all that out so you can start on a clean slate, is what they're saying. A clean slate. So connect with your guides, your angels, your ancestors, whoever, spirit, call it what you will, whatever you want to call it, okay? Connect with them to help you move past these illusions and clear the karma too, because I feel a lot of family triggers are coming up. And they're saying that it's interconnected with your masculine or feminine, whoever you are you're dealing with, okay? Or whoever that you're inquiring about, I should say, okay? So let's get into the sigils. This is Archangel Raphael, okay? This is Archangel Raphael has a emerald green flame, okay? So he helps with restoring harmony, and this is the harmony card. This is the tree of life, okay? So if you all don't know what the tree of life is, it's about really Gaia and Mother Earth, Divine Mother is what I want to say, okay? Whoever Divine Mother is to you. And I do feel like for some of you, this also has to do with animal communication, okay? So some of you who have pets are seeing a lot of, not seeing, you're receiving messages through your pets, okay? And you're also receiving messages from animals. You know what? We got this last time, I think. Yeah. So if you're seeing any birds, especially like I said last time, some of you saw hummingbird, okay? Now this time is a dove, okay? So this represents peace and harmony, and this has to do with your heart center too, because the heart, okay, chakra is supposed to be emerald green. And that's what Raphael helps you with, because as soon as you heal the heart chakra and opens up, it emanates a emerald green light, okay? So keep that in mind, and you are being helped right now if you connect to the heart chakra also. And the chant is ah, okay? That's what it is, like A-H-H-H. Also, this has to do with you speaking, okay? Some of you are in hermit mode and you're avoiding a lot of people at this time. You're avoiding communication, okay? So it could be you're really deep in your feelings, and you possibly could be angry and frustrated with whatever's going on or not going on in your life. And that way you kind of closed up is what I'm getting. Like, that fetal position that people get in, like they close up because it's like they're hurt, so they don't want to hurt other people. They don't want their energy to come off to other people, so they withdraw from withdraw from communicating with other people, okay? So if you're feeling like this, it's okay. Don't feel like, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. But at the same sense, you have to use your throat chakra, okay? You can't go on with like a vow of silence, is what I'm getting, because of whatever you're going through for a long time. If you can communicate, if you feel like, okay, I don't want to tell you, they don't want to tell you what to do, okay? But you still need to use your throat chakra. Okay. And some of you might be saying, how can you not communicate with anybody for a while? You can. And certain people, they don't have a job that they have to verbally speak to people. Okay. They don't have they're not constantly around people, so they can get away with that. Okay. But if you are one of those people, guys, make sure you can talk to yourself. You don't have to talk to another human being. You can talk to your animals. You can talk to the trees. You can talk to whoever, okay? So they just want you to talk. They want you to express whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's anger, whether it's rejection, whether it's, frustration. It's okay to feel how you're feeling, okay? Because we live in Earth is dualistic, okay? So you're going to feel good and bad, and there's nothing wrong with that. So some of you, I feel that you're holding things inside, okay? So you have to express that out loud. And also for some of you who still feel like I don't want to talk or whatever, make sure that you sing. Okay? Singing is a very good tool to raise your vibration. Okay? So it's okay that you're not talking to someone, but I do feel like a lot of you are in hermit mode. But this is going to bring harmony, okay? So this card is about being harmonious in connecting with Divine Mother, which is nature, which is, earth, okay? So connecting with the feminine within you, whether you're feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. We all have both energies, okay? So this is about opening up your hands to receive that energy of the green flame. The green flame is such a beautiful flame, you all. So make sure that you connect with that, okay? Go sit under a tree and just, breathe in fresh air too. Some of you haven't gotten fresh air for a while, and it could be, because of the weather or, whatever conditions that you are in, but make sure you do. Make sure you get out into nature, okay? There's something about a flock of birds, okay? So you might see a flock of birds. Pay attention to like a flock of birds, like navigating, like passing by. And you might be thinking about something at that time, okay? You might get an idea, or you might be getting like an inspiration, or you might be thinking about your masculine or feminine, and that is just confirming the transition that you're going through, okay? So that's a confirmation. Ooh, I love this. I'm getting goosebumps, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have to show you guys this. Sorry. I just got a little excited there. It excites me when I see this card like this. Okay, so we got the devil energy, guys. So this came in reverse. This, by the way, this deck I'm pulling for the masculine, okay, collective. So the masculine collective is finally releasing an attachment, okay? This could be anything. This is a general reading, but it could come in different ways. It could be addictions. It could be family karma. It could be an attachment they have to a partner, okay? It could be anyone that they have this unhealthy attachment to. I am seeing this as a karmic cord, okay? So whoever they're attached to, okay? It could be family members, whatever, parents, siblings. That is a very unhealthy attachment. It's become toxic to them. For whoever is in this energy and has been in this energy for a long time, okay, sorry, I just wanted to make sure it's a recording. They're in the midst of releasing, okay, this toxicity. So a lot of you might feel what your masculines are going through if you are feminines. How should I say this? Okay, this is the way it's coming in, okay? This is fear energy too, guys. So your masculines are going through fear, okay? They might be feeling very anxious at this time because they're looking at their life and realizing that they have to release that cord, okay? The etheric cords, because we all have cords attached to everybody. We have cords attached to our soulmates. We have cords attached to our family members, even soul tribes, okay? So there's cords attached to everything, right? Everyone, I should say. In your circle, think about that. Everyone in your circle, in your community, okay? There are cords. So the masculine now, okay, is releasing those cords. And why do they feel anxious? Why do they feel um this is the image that they're giving me, okay? So they're giving me an image of like somebody has a broken leg, okay? Someone has a broken leg or a broken arm, okay? And they put a cast on it, okay? And what happens when they take the cast off, okay? It's like they feel like, oh my God, can I still use my arm? I haven't used my leg this way. It feels like, okay, I have the freedom, it's healed, but I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to use this limb, okay? So it's kind of like whoever, okay, at one time, this is what I want to say, whether it be a cast, okay, or a band-aid, or, wound healing. At one time, whoever these people were, or this person is with the unhealthiness, okay, at one time in their lives, these people help them, okay, whoever it is, they help them, okay, because nothing all comes in bad, guys. I just want to keep you in this, I want this really to like soak in, okay? Our relationships with people are never all bad. There's no way. There's no way that your relationship with someone could be all 100% bad. All relationships are good and bad, okay? You get the bad, you get the good. It's like the good, the bad, the ugly, all rolled into one, okay? You get it at different times. So at one point in their lives, they felt safe with whoever these people are, whatever situation this is. It could also be an addiction. At one point in their lives, if it's an addiction or it's alcoholism, which is a disease, it's like that kept them feeling safe. That was their escape mechanism. So it could be in the same way. These people, whoever they were dealing with, or this person, was once healthy to them, was once healing their wounds or taking care of them in a certain way, okay? And for them now to be releasing that, it causes a lot of like uncomfortable feelings, because it's like they were bound to that for such a long time. Because karmic attachments, and I'm not talking about karmic partners. I do not like that label. My guides do not like that label, okay? This could be anybody who you share karma with, okay? For it comes to the masculine collective. And this is like causing, anxious feelings like, okay, I got to let this person go. I need to take this person out of my life. How do I do this? I've known this person for such a long time. For some of you guys, the masculine has been, this is the family members, okay? So whatever unhealthy attachments they have. And this is really creeping up also at this time, because the masculine collective has been dealing with family, okay? Because the holidays were, just like around the corner, right? And it's like there's like this crossroads energy when it comes to releasing this, okay? And sorry, I've been holding up this card for a while, but my guides really want you all to know this, that regardless of the masculine releasing these attachments, there's a lot of um, havoc that comes from it. It's not easy. No matter how, if how strong they have seemed to you in the past, no matter how much you felt like they're powerful, whatever it is, it's still hard on them. Okay, so keep that in mind at this time, and you might telepathically feel this anxiety that they are going through, this fear. Okay, so anxiety is fear. So you might be having panic attacks and thinking, wow, like I don't even know what a panic attack is. Why am I, trying to breathe? Like, why am I losing? Like, you feel like you're losing your breath, like shortness of breath is what I want to say. And this is for people who do not have, physical issues like that, that's creeping up on you, possibly at night. Like, why can't I go to sleep? Why can't, Why do I feel so anxious? And it's because your masculine is going through this. Your masculine is releasing this karmic attachment, okay, that is very unhealthy for them. I love this energy. Woohoo. I just saw a sword. Yeah. Some of you guys are Archangel Michael is what I'm getting. Like you work with Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael, I just like he like for him, he's the one who, you know, is depicted with the sword that lashes out. If you, you know, I don't want to get religious here, but if you've seen Archangel Michael with his sword, he's defeating, you know, Satan or the devil, call it what you will. That's all lower energies, and it also has to do with karma because devil energy is the karmic, you know, those you see that those shackles, okay? Like they're imprisoned. That's what I'm getting, okay? And this is the tower moment. So what I'm feeling with that is whoever connects to Archangel Michael, this message is going to resonate. If you asked Archangel Michael to come in and just, you know, cut all those cords or clear the cords, like the unhealthy cords is what I'm saying, or to clear them, I should say, that's happening, okay? And for some of you who are like, oh no, you know, my masculine is not spiritual, they're not religious, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Like they don't believe in all the stuff that I believe in, you know. I'm very spiritual. I lead a spiritual lifestyle, and they're very earthly, okay, is what I want to say. It's like, no, it can't go on any longer, okay? I do feel like Archangel Michael is he's bringing change, like he's stirring stuff up. It can't go on like this anymore, okay? Because your masculine, it's getting too unhealthy is what he's saying. It's getting too toxic for his life, and this has been like this for a while. For those of you who really are, I feel that you guys are doing this, okay, or you asked, okay, he's coming in and changing the game. No more. This can't happen anymore. This is crumbling, okay? So whether this is a home environment that was toxic to your masculine, it could be a home environment from the past. It could be their home environment that they grew up in. Just the energy of that, okay? It's being crumbled down, okay? This is like major change. This is Mars energy. Like there's no messing around with Mars. Mars comes in and like freaking causes, you know, things to just crumble down, okay? Look at that fire, explosion, the electricity. This is thunderbolt, okay? And also I'm getting, for those of you who connect like a star seed, like such as myself, I feel like your star family is like in on this too, okay? So keep in mind that all those deities are all connected. And I know some of you feel like you see things like, oh, I don't connect with angels, or I don't connect with, you know, whatever it is, deities. They're all connected. I just want you to know that, okay? Wow. Oh my Lord. I love this. And this is what comes in. And we got the dove again, like we had here. The peace, the harmony, okay? You know what I feel like? Okay, I just heard no choice. Okay, I just heard no choice. So what this is telling me is that the masculines no longer have a choice when it comes to, you know, releasing this karmic, you know, attachment, this karmic cords. Change is coming. And the reason also I bring up Archangel Michael, for those of you who don't know, Michael is like, he doesn't mess around, okay? If he's like a no excuses, powerful, like he doesn't mess around. So if he sees someone, okay, and this is what I want to clarify. For those of you who want to connect to angels, you have to ask them, okay? For those of you who want to connect to any deities, okay? It doesn't have to be angels, any deities, okay? Um, you have to really ask them. They can't come and intervene, right? But when it comes to Michael, okay, I'm getting goosebumps all over. He intervenes, okay? If he sees you going down a rabbit hole, okay, like we say, going down that toxic path, and you're like really close to, like, let's say unhealthy habits or addictions, and for some of you, like near death experiences, whatever it is, okay? So know that any of your masculines are safe, because Archangel Michael will come in and basically like freaking clear that all out, because he has that power to do that. You don't have to ask him. And a lot of you who know me, and like I know, and Archangel Michael comes to people regardless of them asking or not, okay? For a lot of people who go through like near death life experiences in whatever way, like toxic, like alcoholics, drug addicts, or whoever like that harms themselves, and he comes in and he saves them. I just want to let you know. He saves the day. He saves people's lives. For people who don't even believe in him, they start to believe in him because they see him when he's about to save someone's life, okay? I'm not saying this to scare you all. I'm just letting you know that he is very protective, okay? And he helps people, because he helps people through that. And that's why a lot of people get reborn and all of a sudden they're like, you know, religious, or they get spiritual, and it's because they know that Archangel Michael like conquers that devil energy, okay? Whatever that energy is to you, okay? And this is love. This is bringing love into the mix, okay? Because this is fear and this is love. So once this, you know, releases, this is what comes in. This is about peace. This is about harmony. We got the lotus, okay? This is beautiful. I love this for the masculine energy. I'm so excited. Change game is here. Stirring the pot. Like, toxicity is ending. I love it. Ooh. Oh my God. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Some of you might think this is marriage, but what I'm getting from this card, or commitment, what I'm getting is that, oh, this is beautiful. Okay, guys. So when it comes to the battle between the ego, this devil energy, and love, and the higher self, this represents the higher self. This represents spiritual wisdom, okay? This is about, God, I keep getting Michael to it. I know some of you, you know, whatever, but I honestly don't care. Whoever Michael represents to you in whatever you believe in, okay? Think of it. Whoever conquers, okay? Like Shiva, or for some of you, Kali Ma, okay? Whoever comes in your spiritual belief and conquers this, okay, that person is coming in. And I do feel like this is with the masculine energy, because that's what I asked in my mind before. conquering that so they can come into love, into their higher self, okay? Because this is their commitment, this is their path, this is contracts. So if they're not on their soul path, whoever that is for you, okay, is coming in and like destructing. This is about breaking down that tower, okay, for this person to get into their higher self and get into their loving selves because they have a contract. So this person, whoever this is, hasn't gotten on their soul path, hasn't honored the contract they made, okay? And everything is being collapsed. That tower is being collapsed. All that negative, lower energy, karmic cords that are keeping them from their higher self and the contract they came here to fulfill is being destroyed. And now they need to be in their higher self. It's like spirit is pushing them, okay, to get into their higher self. This is through peace, forgiveness, okay, and I'm getting heart chakra opening, okay? Yeah. And look at what we have in the bottom of the card. Heart healing, okay? I love this. Oh my God. This is such an awesome reading. Okay, I'm going to stop there for the masculines. I'm going to get into the feminine energy, what we're feeling. Okay. Oh my God, this is amazing breakthroughs. This is about... Okay, I can't even explain what I'm seeing. I can't even explain what I'm seeing. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, like, you know how after like a hurricane comes, or yeah, I'm seeing like a hurricane or like a crazy storm, like something that's like very like a blizzard or whatever. And I'm seeing more of a storm or tornado, I should say. A storm or tornado comes and just like wipes everything out. And then you know how like it's like so much havoc, right? There's so much havoc. So it's like a tower moment, okay? And after that havoc, it's like you see like there's like completely peace and it's calm, and you're like, wow, like, because when you were going through the storm or whenever this storm happened, right, it's like everything is so hard and so difficult, and like you're so much fear. And then after the storm like quiets down, it's like all you hear is nothingness, and it's such a peaceful feeling, okay? And you feel love because you're like, wow, that storm was crazy, okay? I was so scared. And then you feel that love, that peace. Okay? For some of you who've gone through similar experiences, you know what I'm talking about. So that's what's happening in the masculine. Yep. Give me a second, guys. There's a story unfolding. Okay. So for my feminines, I do feel like the breakup of this Two of Cups, this is like, you know, the epitome of the connection that we've got here. This is after the breakup, after the falling out, it's like a lot of you were like, okay, what do I do now with my life? And for you, it's like you went towards your wishes, your dreams, your goals. And for a lot of you, how you hadn't done that for a while. And it's because you were in this connection that was very unbalanced, right? And so after, it's like you had no choice for some of you, because your masculine just got up and left, ghosted you or left, whatever it was. And you went for your wishes and dreams, and now it's like you feel uncomfortable at the same time, and it has a lot to do with you also going through a major transformation. Okay, and this transformation is also at the same time cutting out a lot of, things in your life that you were attached to. Okay, so I do feel like you both are going through the same kind of things, but in different ways. Okay, so this is about you transforming, and this is about you really connecting to your higher self. Okay, so for some of you also, it's like it comes in the same way. You were not focusing on your higher self while you were in this connection, and now that you've been apart, for a lot of you, you notice that you're more focused on, look at how we got these, wait, hold on, these two cards mirroring each other. Okay, so it's really about spirit putting you on your path of like your contracts. Okay, like you got to do this. You got to remember what the path was. You have to remember what the purpose is for you being here. And a lot of you light workers know that when you're in a connection with someone, you know this, you focus so much on the relationship, on the connection, that you lose yourself, like your higher self. You don't connect as much. So spirit was like, nah, nah, nah. This is not going to go on any longer, because you need to remember your own path, why you're here. What are your wishes? What are your goals? What contracts did you write for yourself? Because your individuality, okay? You're your individual person is what they're saying, okay? You can't just focus on the masculine, because the more you focus on yourself, the more progress you'll make, the more connected you will be. And your enlightenment is so much, it goes more with divine flow is what they're saying. I know that some of these translations sound weird to you guys, but it's different, verbiage, I should say. So yeah, this is about you connecting to your higher self and remembering your contract. And a lot of you are transforming. And some of you are surprised at yourself. Like, wow, like I'm getting far. And it's because, all of a sudden now I'm working on myself. I'm working on what makes me me, right? And you're realizing that you're transforming, and a lot of you have changed. Okay, you've changed for the better, and spirit is commending you for all the work you've been doing on yourself healing, on evolving, because that's what we're here to do. Okay, this tree of life is about evolution. It's about you evolving into your best self. Okay, with that comes, growing, healing. Okay, because healing never stops. We're always evolving. And if we're not evolving, it will show in your life. Okay, it will come in different forms in your life, where like you feel this stuck energy, where you're like, nothing is moving forward, nothing is working. And it's because you're not focusing on self. Okay, so make sure you do that. Anything else for my masculine and feminine collective? What do they need to know? Whoa. Okay, that's too many cards. What do they need to know? Ooh. Ha. Positive outcome. Oh God, I gotta cover this. Positive outcome. There is hope. Don't give up now. Have faith, trust. The forces of love are at work behind the scenes. Accept a joyous and positive outcome. So a lot of you have lost hope, but this is what I want to say. When it comes to destruction of ego, when it comes to destruction of toxicity, okay? When, you know, everything is being crumbled down, the bad stuff, okay? When the universal forces, divine forces, okay, spirit is behind the scenes destructing this, okay? When this happens, a lot of the times they separate. Before this happens, they separate the masculine and the feminine, okay? Because the masculine needs to get back up on their feet on their own, okay? So keep that in mind. This happens a lot. And if you feel like, you know, if you're still questioning, why did we break up? I don't get it. They just like, you know, just got up and just left, or they started to ignore me for no reason. I didn't do anything. Don't blame yourself. This is the divine. This is spirit causing this. This is them intervening, because if you can't do it by yourself, if you can't, you know, obviously, like, don't blame yourself for not being able to do it by yourself, but when they're gonna get to work, that's what they do. So don't be sad because you're not having any communication with your whoever you are and whoever you're with, it, you know, connected to. Don't be sad because there's no communication. Don't be hurt because there's no communication. When divine intervenes, they break up people, whether it's for a stupid, petty, you know, reason or not, whatever it is. It could have been a big thing for you, or it could have been, you know, some petty thing like, oh, you know what? Like, I didn't like when you did this. And you're just like, okay, so why are you so mad? And they just start ignoring you, or vice versa. However it panned out in your breakup or disconnection in the physical, like no communication, it's because before they do this, before they destruct the tower, okay, there is a break in communication. It has to happen. It has to. Because when you're so hung up on this, it's like you can't make magic happen, okay? And so the divine intervenes and is like, no, we're going to take care of this that way, okay? So how do we get these two to stop, you know, talking, to stop? Because it's not going anywhere. It's stuck energy. So the forces come to destroy everything. Destroy. We came, we conquered. What is that in? That's what they just said. We came, we conquered. Wow. Guidance. Release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. So this is about releasing past, and this has to do with the karma, okay? So, I mean, regardless, time is, you know, fluid, and the past, the present, future, all mingle, but I don't want to get into that because I don't want to confuse anybody. But this is about releasing the past, the stagnant energy, and that's what spirit did, okay? And that's why, you know, this is, destruction. I keep getting destruction, okay? So that's why this happened, and it's because to bring in new energies into your lives, okay? When things are the same for a long time and nothing is moving forward, also, that's when they come in, okay? So they're letting you guys know, because some of you are so hurt, like, why did it have to happen like this? I didn't do anything wrong. You keep questioning yourself. I didn't say anything wrong. And even if your person blamed you, like, oh, it's your fault, you know, that's why I don't want to talk to you, or you think that, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, guys, it's us. It's really us, okay? And you can't look, guys, don't look for the logical reasons and everything, because there's things that are not logic, okay? There's many things that are not logical when it comes to divine, okay? So don't try to bring out the logic in every situation, okay? One more message. Ooh, I love this. Heart's desire. You are being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. This is very heart energy. I love it, okay? So open up your heart to new energy. And it's saying, you know, basically this is saying we're showering you with love. We're helping you heal. And your time of waiting will soon be over. A lot of you have been waiting for a long time. And this is about speaking your truth. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth, no matter what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. This is, like I said, speaking. Okay, I do feel like some of you are being prepared with healing right now, so that you are able to, when you communicate with your person, to speak from the heart, speak your truth, and stand in your power. For some of you, there is unfinished business. It's like, oh, I wanted to tell them this, I wanted to tell them that, but I didn't get a chance. But you will have that. But Spirit wants you prepared first, okay? Because when you see this person, or when you communicate with them, okay, whenever that comes, they want you to be in your power, but yet speak whatever that's coming through your heart. And that's when you have the heart healing you need, not when you're speaking through the ego and saying, I hate you because you did this to me, you're a jerk, you're this, you're that. Yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere, okay? So, yeah, and singing is coming up a lot, so please sing. Even if you don't want to talk to anyone, sing. Sing in the shower, sing in your car, wherever you are. That really helps your vibration raise, and it helps you to get out your expression, like, more flowing. You know, what's the word for that? Like, yeah, with a flow, okay? I hope this has helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. And I wish you all the best. Make sure you heal the emotional triggers that you're going through right now. Do some, spiritual healing, cleansing. Use sage, burn some sage, use incense, okay, at this time, for you to feel, you're going to feel better once you do that. And take those spiritual baths, like I said, salt baths, okay? Use everything you have, guys. It doesn't have to be like rules, you know. It's really the intent. Ask your guides to help you with whatever that you're struggling with at this time, all right? So I wish you all the best, and I will see you all soon. Thank you. Take care.